Good morning, everybody. Lone Wolf Rick here, and it is Tuesday, Star Wars Day here in Las Vegas, Nevada. May the 4th be with you. Hope everybody's having a great morning so far. It's about 10 a.m. here in Las Vegas. Currently about 68 degrees, looking for a high of 83 today. It's gonna be a beautiful day today here in Las Vegas. Just a little bit of a breeze going on here as I'm sitting outside of New York here. I'm sitting here with a ice cold product placement Dr. Pepper, which they paid me no money for, but I love Dr. Pepper, so I gave them a free plug. And so we've got a couple, about 4 stories to cover today. It's like so Miss Kitty and I are inviting you to join us for those stories, and there are only stories that could happen here in Las Vegas. Trust me, everybody. So let's get to them. First story that I want to cover is a Lake Mead. And Lake Mead, it's like they had a serious water shortage. As you all know, it's like the lake is receding. Well, as the lake receded, it's like they found a barrel that was stuck in the mud that originally was about 60 feet underwater, but now it's just part of the ground out there. But anyway, they found a barrel. Inside the barrel was a dead body. The person who had been murdered, they estimate sometime between the late 1970s, early 1980s. And how they came to that conclusion was the style of clothes that the person was wearing. And they were able to check his shoes. The shoes were manufactured by Kmart sometime in the mid to late 70s. So they found the body. He had been murdered by a gunshot, and he was stuffed in a barrel, and the barrel was discovered. They found the body. So we have another unsolved murder mystery here in Las Vegas, where now they're asking anybody for any missing person information. Could have been, because basically it's after 40 years, it's kind of a cold case right now, but yeah, it's like pretty interesting. They've also asked people, it's like if you're going out to Lake Mead, it's like because the water is receding so much, you know, there was a town that was actually, the government purchased the whole town out to create Lake Mead, and that town is now visible. You know, it was a small town, but it's like that town's still visible now because the lake has receded, and you can see the little town that was covered up by the lake at one time. And they said because of all the Native Americans, it's like, you know, tribes that lived in the area for centuries, basically. Probably artifacts and everything out there. Please do not touch. If you find something of interest, contact, it's like the Parks and Recreation Department, and let them know. And you know, so anyway, the guy in the barrel, it's like you know, hopefully he can finally be put to rest, I guess. It's like, so he sad situation, it's like for him, you know, but 40 years later his body was found. All right, the second story that we're going to cover today is how about no more car traffic on the Las Vegas Strip? Yeah, you've heard that right. This is only a story that can happen here in Vegas. You know, last weekend we had the NFL draft, and the draft went over perfect. I mean, it was a beautiful time. Everybody had fun. Everybody had a great time. The NFL was extremely happy. The state and county and town was extremely happy. So now one county commissioner has taken it a step further, because, you know, they had the Las Vegas Strip was closed off from between the Paris Hotel and Flamingo Road, and then Flamingo Road back to Cobalt. So he's suggesting that they close the Strip completely down for no more car traffic. The Strip would just be open to pedestrian traffic only. No more cars would be allowed to travel on the Strip. And I think maybe the like the RTC bus, it's like, you know, would be able to still travel, you know, the Strip, but it's like basically no more car traffic. It eliminate, it's like all the congestion and everything. And believe it or not, his idea is gaining some traction. I know it's like one of the local news channels has been covering the story. I know it got to like Fox News in LA. It's like in a couple of other areas around the country. They're talking about basically it's like no more car traffic on the Las Vegas Strip. So we'll see how that plays out. Personally, I can't see it, but you never know. Vegas is a weird town sometimes, so we'll see how that all plays out. All right, thirdly, Grass has been outlawed again in Las Vegas. Yes, that's true. No more grass here in Las Vegas. If you own a home, if you own a condominium site, if you own commercial property, you can have no more grass in your yard. Everything has to be replaced with like the synthetic grass, astroturf, you know, that type of thing, or desert landscaping. The shortage of water here in Las Vegas has made it to where now the city and the state had to step in and basically, because people wouldn't follow the water rules, the water restrictions, the watering times, it's like for the yards or whatever, basically they've cut it out. So they are going to homeowner meetings. It's like, you know, representatives of the city and the state. They're telling people, I think it's by 2027, you've got to get rid of your grass. You can have no more grass in it. And it's creating, as you can imagine, you know, everybody loves that piece, that little patch of grass they got on their yards or whatever. Of course, commercial property probably has more than a little patch, and probably like apartments and condos have more than a little patch too. But it's creating all kinds of ill will here in the state, and people are up in arms. People love their grass, and they're being told you've got to get rid of it, no more. It's like, or I'm not sure what'll happen, but you know, I don't know if the city would put liens on their houses or what the deal is, but everybody's being told it's got to be gone. Now, what can happen is the places that can still have grass, cemeteries, you can still have grass. Anything that's an athletic type thing, I think the parks can still have grass. I'll say Las Vegas Raiders. I'll get it right here in a minute. It's like I've only lived here, you know. It's like the Las Vegas Raiders. It's like their stadium can still have grass. The new Las Vegas Athletics. It's like when they come here, they can have grass in their stadium. And like I said, parks, cemeteries, you know, those types of things can still have grass. But homeowners, commercial businesses, condominiums, apartments, all residential, it's got to go. So we'll see how that plays out. We'll see how that works out here in Las Vegas. So, and then lastly, we're going to talk about Circus Circus a little bit. Let me get my notes here real quick. Circus Circus is now considered, believe it or not, an upscale property. Congratulations to Circus Circus. It's like Circus Circus has signed an agreement with Choice Hotels International to become part of their Ascend Hotel Collection. The Ascend Hotel Collection for Choice Hotels. Choice Hotels, as you may know, Choice Hotels has a lot of different brands under their branch. They have Comfort Inns, Quality Inns, Roadway Inns, Econo Lodge, Cambria Hotels, and Mainstay Suites are part of the Choice brand. So congratulations. It's like to them, it's like Circus Circus signed an agreement, and part of that agreement is they're put under the Ascend listing. It's like so part of that agreement is it's like you can book your reservations now through Choice reservation systems. And through Choice reservation systems, you can, if you accumulate points through Choice or whatever, you can get that. Of course, you can still book your reservations through Circus Circus or through any of the hotels.com, those type of places. But yeah, the Choice Hotels, it's now, or Circus Circus Hotels systems anyway, is part of the Choice Hotels. And as you would have it, the Ascend Hotel Collection is part of their Upscale collection. So Circus Circus is now an upscale property. Congratulations to them. They achieved by just the stroke of a pen to become an upscale property what it cost Bellagio and Aria, Cosmopolitan, the Wynn, the Venetian, billions of dollars to become an upscale property. Circus achieved it with just signing on the dotted line. So congratulations. I'm sure it's like everything's going to work out great for Circus Circus. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for today's video, today's vlog. If you're new to the channel, one more time, hit that subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it. To our subscribers and everybody watches, thank you very, very much. We appreciate your support. So for Miss Kitty back here, Lone Wolf Rick, thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye, Miss Kitty.